Hi there, beautiful Taurus. Welcome to White Sky Tarot. I'm Michelle, and I'm here to do your October tarot reading. Taurus, I hope you've been well. What I will do to start with is just get one card to set the tone for the reading. I'll get some oracle cards for you, and we will get started with cards from the traditional deck. Taurus, thank you so much for being here. I have only been on YouTube for about 5 months, so all the love and support that you guys have shown the channel, I really greatly appreciate it. And if you do feel like going and liking and subscribing, thank you in advance. Thank you so much. All right, one moon card for you. Here we go. All right, let's get started with the ones from the traditional deck. What I might do actually, I'll put them out here so I've got more room. Oh, Taurus, I just saw the sun at the bottom of the deck. Very nice. Okay, Taurus, I will get some from the traditional deck, as I said. I will then clarify them, and please stick around. Sometimes the messages, they do change as we start clarifying. All right, here we go. I will actually get a couple more than usual. Normally I just take 3 or 4 of the traditional ones, but let's see what comes out. All right, I will give you a very brief description of each of the cards, then I'll go and clarify. So Taurus, 7 of Michael, that is 7 of Swords. There is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. Okay, so Taurus, for me, there are a couple different meanings. One is lying, cheating, stealing. Another one can also be, if there are other good cards here, it could also be planning and strategizing. Okay. You have to support that initial message. You have strength. This challenge will make you stronger. You won't get through to the other side. Look for the gifts in the situation. Okay, so it could be a little bit of a tough month perhaps. A time to give rather than take. All right, we'll see what comes from that one. Okay, 7 of Swords, right underneath the 7 of Swords. There might be a little bit of, it might be a challenging month, Taurus. There could be some sneaky energies in your surroundings. Then you have the Wheel of Fortune. So that will be luck turning in your favor, or karma being balanced out. And then the Chariot, fast-moving energies here. 3 of Pentacles. Oh, sorry, I should have just told you here. The Chariot's about going for exactly what you want. That person here is charging away from the city towards something that he is passionate about, something he wants to achieve, and whatever obstacles are in his way, he will conquer them on the way. Taurus, the 3 of Pentacles is about laying a solid foundation. Can also talk about collaboration in a work environment. Yeah, and then you have the 7 of Pentacles. So 7 of Pentacles is where we put money, time, other resources into an area of our life that we would like to see grow. We don't know yet the result of it. So it's still in that initial stage of could be planning, could be something that you have invested into. Okay, let's get this started, Taurus. I want to clarify that 7 of Swords. Okay, they are jumping. All right, let's clarify the 7 of Swords because it did come out twice, which could point me in the direction of a couple of challenges this month. However, you do have Temperance here. Temperance can be all about aligning higher and lower self. It can also be studies, further your knowledge within the area. And it can talk about balance in general. And with the Three of Wands, there's something that you are waiting for to come toward you. It could be there's a bit of a planning in place in terms of a way to move forward. We have that Wheel of Fortune there with the Chariot, which is quite fast moving energies. All right, Taurus, let's just clarify. Let's just clarify here the other Seven of Swords to see if we can get some additional messages for that. All right, there's just the one. Let's take that. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so for me here, we are talking about planning, strategizing in terms of something that you want to achieve. So you've got something on your mind, Taurus. It could be in any area of your life. That's something that you want to charge toward. You have been, you have already put some resources into it. And like a solid foundation with the Three of Wands going to the Three of Pentacles going to the Seven of Pentacles here, you have really laid a solid foundation, which is absolutely amazing. Perhaps you're just thinking about how that's going to turn out. Let's just clarify that Wheel of Fortune, and I'll go back and see if I can get some messages in relation to what it is that you're dealing with at the moment. Are there more cards? Okay, there. So the Wheel of Fortune is, yeah, okay. Two of Swords is where you have perhaps kept yourself a little bit stuck, but now moving into that Nine of Pentacles there. I really like the progress within this reading here, Taurus. You're going from the Three of Coins to the Seven to the Nine here. Nine is a super independent energy, can achieve whatever you want either by yourself or with the help of others. Nothing is really holding you back, which is also what that Chariot is telling me. What are you charging toward with that Chariot? What are you charging toward, Taurus? You're definitely charging toward, that's for sure. You've got the Knight of Pentacles here. In the traditional deck, he's normally sitting on his horse with the coin in his lap, not moving, the slowest one in the deck. However, on this one here, he's sitting at the back, on the back of a dragon. They're charging, flying through the clouds here. So fast energy when we clarify, which aligns with the Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot. The King of Wands is this action-orientated, assertive, go-getter attitude king. It really seems to me like you have got something on your mind. What is, are you investing in something, Taurus? You have definitely done planning. I don't know if that's business planning or I don't know, I feel this kind of being part of an investment, some kind of investment. Perhaps you are putting money into a like investment fund or something. That Queen of Pentacles here, she's earth energy related to Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. She is very focused on her coin. She's focused on seeing her finances grow. She is doing whatever it takes to work hard to see that flourishing. I do want another, let me get another deck here. If you are investing somehow, Taurus, I'm just mindful. If you're investing in something, we're just currently in the Virgo solar eclipse at the moment. And that's ruled by Mercury. So I'm just mindful of if there's any contracts that needs to be signed. You know, when we talk about the Mercury retrograde, it's all about things that can go wrong, travel delays, contracts that may or may not include clauses that can be to your disadvantage. So I'm just mindful, if you are going into talk about or signing anything in relation to investments, that you're just making sure that you read all the T's and C's there and make sure that they, that they all align with the objectives that you have. Yeah, look at this. So Ace of Cups just popped out. That is something that is telling me that you are super passionate about what it is that you are currently dealing with. It's something that fulfills your heart. It could be that you are perhaps part-time or full-time playing on the stock market yourself. Perhaps it's something that really makes you feel good. It gives you great pleasure. Can we have a couple more messages for my Tauruses, please? And I'm not surprised, Taurus, because you are super good with your money most of the time. So playing around with something for you where you can see funds grow, it's definitely up your alley there. Okay. Yep, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, I definitely feel it's something to do with investment. It could be something that's just benefiting you or your family or your extended family. Something is really lucrative. It looks like a great thing for you. Strength is coming up once again. So keep your head cold there. Five of Cups. Okay. So maybe you have been down this road before, Taurus, and it did not work out as planned, and you're a little bit stuck in that energy. But for me, seeing that Ten of Pentacles there, obviously, don't do anything silly. Don't do more than you can afford, and so forth. Very mindful of not putting yourself into debt as well. Actually, I didn't want this one. I wanted the other one. All right, so there could be some great investments throughout October for you, Taurus. No, there were too many. I'll just get a couple more messages, see where we're going with this. Okay. Okay, I can't really get, is there only that one message? Okay, here we go. All right, Taurus, Knight of Cups, some kind of offer. Okay, you're definitely a bit stuck with that Three of Swords and the Two of Swords. You're a little bit stuck in the past in relation to this. I think you've been down this before where it hasn't worked out for you. Be mindful of what went wrong last time, Taurus, before you throw yourself wholehearted into something that might not work out for you. But the Ten of Pentacles is here. If you approach this in the right manner, it could be something good for you. All right, Taurus, take care. Thanks for stopping by. Bye.